Stylish Nigeria YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys a whole lot for subscribing and to Stylish Nigeria YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys a whole lot. For the support you guys have given to me. I really appreciate it a whole lot. So if you are new to my channel, if you are new to Stylish Nigeria YouTube channel, I will appreciate if you hit on the subscribe button and then hit on the bell on the side just to get an update whenever I upload a new video. That's just like basically the essence of that bell, that ash bell that you normally see there. So today I'm going to be showing you how to cut flounce, how to cut a flounce. I'm using the freehand method. If you notice, flounce have been on trend for like, I really cannot even remember. And you see they keep evolving into different patterns. They use them on dresses, they use them on gowns, they use them for sleeves. And some people, they actually find it difficult to do the calculation of how to cut out a perfect flounce. So today I'm going to be showing you, this is like the easiest ever, how to cut a flounce without much calculation. Excuse me, without much calculation. So we're going to be using the freehand method. It's really fast and quick and you get the same result. Yes, I say the same result. So I've tried it and it has been working for me. So today I'm going to show you how to do that. And before we start, I'm going to be doing it on my pattern paper, so to make it easy for you to see and understand. So when I'm making a flounce for any of your fabric and if any of your dresses, if you are using the freehand method, I would appreciate. So if you look at my pattern paper, you see I've folded my pattern paper into 4. So for instance, if this is your fabric that you want to use to cut out your flounce, I would advise for you to fold the fabric like this. You fold it into 4 like so. You can decide to notch. You can decide to put a notch on the center like so, even before you start. But if you don't want to put a notch, you can just unfold it like so, and then you give it a good press. So once you give it that press, you have your 4 marks already lined out. So that will help you to know the center where you are going to be starting from. So before I continue, registration for my online classes are ongoing. So if you are interested, if you want to participate in my online class, so you could see the number scrolling through the screen, so just copy it and send a message to me on WhatsApp. So let's just get started. This is the center of my pattern paper. I folded it initially. This is the center, and for this flounce we're going to make use of 4 inches. The width of the flounce that we're going to cut out is going to be 4 inches width. So here's what we're going to do in starting this flounce. Once you get your center like this, once you have been able to get the center part of your flounce, all you are going to do, you are just going to, the first mark that you are going to do, you are just going to do a freehand. If you don't have a pattern curve, you don't have any problem. You are just going to, from this part like this, you are just going to mark. You understand? You are just going to mark like so. I'm just trying to get a good curve. You're just going to mark like this. So you see what I just did? I just created like just a small round circle like this. And so this is the one that I'm going to really be using my freehand to mark properly. So this is just like the one that, so once you create the curve, you're just going to freehand it like this, just trying to get a very round circle. So once you get to the, you see this is the center. This was where we started from. That's the line. That's the folded and line part. That's this line like so. So once you get to this other end part of the line, that's where you are now going to start measuring. So like I said we're using 4 inches. So from this point, you are just going to put your tape like this, and then you are going to start marking out for 4 inches. It's really simple. You are just going to put your tape, just put it on the center like so, and then you're just going to mark 4 inches like this. Just from this point, so once you draw it like this and you get to this point back, I'm trying to explain so that you will not be confused. So once you draw the circle, just more half circle, you get to this center like this. From this point like this, you are just going to take your tape and then you put the tape here like this from this line, and then you get your 4 inches. You are just going to start marking the 4 inches like this. Just, you see my tape is standing straight on the center, it did not move. You understand? So you see, this is my 4 inches. my tape is still standing on, it's still standing on the center line like this. So I'm marking the 4 inches. So from this point now, I'm now taking it down now. You understand? So once I get to this point, because if I stay like this, it's going to truncate, it's going to come in. So I'm going to pull it to the edge of the first curve that I made. I'm going to continue my 4 inches. I'm going to take it like so. You understand? So from here now, I'm just going to start marking my 4 inches like this. You understand? I'll just mark it round. I'm just trying to mark it round though. So I'm back to this, almost like the center again. This is my 4 inches. I'll just now, the next thing now, I've come to the second layer and I'll just place it like this. I'll still mark my 4 inches like this. I'll put it here like this again. I'll mark the 4 inches. I'm just trying to, I want you to really understand it. That's why I keep talking. So you see it. You are just going to continue like so. Once you get to this point, so I'll pull it back. So once I'm coming this way, I'll pull it so you'll be able to see it. So you get to this point like this. You see the 4 inches like so. You're just going to be marking it round. You mark this one again like this. Okay guys, so at the end of the day, you see what I have. So you see our flowers is looking so beautiful and easy. Like I said, it's really simple and easy, and you can use them for sleeves, you can use them for necklines, you can use them for everything. So we're going to start cutting. So I'm going to show you how to cut now. So in cutting, you can decide to start cutting, just cut it spiral, or you can decide to start to cut from inside. So if you want to start to cut from the inside, here is what you are going to do. You're just going to create one small notch here, that notch that I told you initially, and then you are going to pass your scissors like this around, and then you are going to start cutting. Just cut along the lines like so. So you can see how beautiful it is looking already. So you could see, once you pick it up, you see the spiralness on it. So you can now decide to layer it however you want to layer on your dresses. So in case you want to this top part, in case you want to do this design, you could decide to go like so. So I'm just trying to teach you different methods. You can decide to do this pattern. So in fixing this type of pattern, all you are going to do is you are going to sew it and turn it. You are going to use an two piece. You sew and turn, and then you once you place on your fabric, you are going to use a hand and needle to stitch it to your dress. So you can see what we have. So it depends on the pattern that you want. You can do it however, any pattern, any style, any design you want to. You can just, in layering this, I'm just trying to show you how to fix. So you can just decide to fix like so. So because if you are doing this design, I would advise you use about 7 inches, 6 to 7 inches and width. So with that, you see it comes out properly, but you are just going to keep layering them on top of each other. You just lay them. I don't know if layering, if that's the right word. You keep laying them on top of each other like so, but that's after stitching and turning. You keep laying them on top of each other. So at the end of the day, you are just going to use a hand stitch to stitch it. So once it is bulky like this, you are just going to use hand stitch. You stitch all of them together, and then you can carry it like so and just place on top of your dress like this. You can just place on top of your dress. Or if you are going to fix it on this pattern, you can fix it. Or if you want to do the one that you are just going to drop, you can just take it like so. And then in fixing this one, here's what you are going to do. You are just going to, this part, you can decide to cut off this part. So it depends on what you want. You can still decide to cut it out. That's this beginning part. You can cut it out. You can cut it out. So if you want to fix this straight one, here's what you are going to do. You are still going to sew and turn. Or if you want to do it single like this, you lock the edges with your overlock and seam, and then you place. But with these ones, most times once you place, you are going to need applique to close up the edges. So in fixing this, you can just decide to, you see what I have, you can just decide to hold it like so on your fabric, and then you are just going to start stitching. You're just going to stitch. So once you stitch like this, you're just going to keep stitching. Just stitch. Make sure not to, if you want to pleat it a little bit, you can decide to pleat a little bit. If you don't want to pleat, you can just decide to just stitch along the line like so. Just keep stitching on your, if it's a straight dress, just keep stitching along the straight line. So at the end of the day, this is how you free-handedly cut and attach your flounce to your dresses. So thank you so much. If you find this video helpful, please, I will appreciate if you hit on the like button to make me know you appreciate what I did. And if you have not subscribed already, please subscribe. So thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in my next video. God bless you. It's a wrap.